This next episode of Georgia in Flight is about Frank O'Driscoll Hunter, Georgia's only World War I flying ace. Frank O'Driscoll Hunter was born in Savannah on December 8, 1894. He went to a local private school before studying in Switzerland and Connecticut. After finishing his studies, he went to work in New York. When World War I began, Hunter enlisted in the Signal Reserve Corps. He began his flight training in Memphis in 1917. He was sent overseas to France later that year and served with the 103rd Aero Squadron during the war. Because he shot down 8 enemy planes, he was considered an ace. He was awarded the Distinguished Cross, the Croix de Guerre, and the Purple Heart. At the end of the war, he was discharged, but decided to re-enlist. He was commissioned a first lieutenant in 1920 and worked heavily on improving military airplanes. By 1936, he had been promoted to a major. He worked at bases across the country, from Washington, D.C. to San Diego and Michigan. In 1940, Hunter Army Airfield in Savannah was named after him, making Hunter the only living American to have a military base named for them. And that same year, right after the start of World War II, he was named Assistant Air Attaché to France. Several months later, he was transferred to England, before returning to America and being promoted to a colonel. In 1942, he was transferred to the Army Air Forces headquarters and promoted to Brigadier General. In July of 1942, he was sent back to England and was promoted to Major General in 1943. He helped lead Army Air Force attacks in Europe until the end of the war. He received a Second Distinguished Service Medal, a Silver Star, and the Legion of Honor. He retired in 1946 and spent the rest of his life in Savannah. He passed away in 1982. Frank O'Driscoll Hunter is believed to be the only person to parachute from an airplane 3 times in battle to save their lives. Hunter Army Airfield in Savannah is still named after him.